Is it Cutman or Cutsman?
Cutsman's the name, cutting's my game, and I don't mean hair.
Okay, for our third stage, we're taking on Cutman. Now, Cutman, some people like to take him on first because he is actually fairly easy, and his stage is fairly easy too. At least in comparison to the other robot masters and their stages. Now, we've got these little blue helicopter guys. We saw similar enemies in the Gutsman stage, but they're not too bad here. We also got these turret enemies with the armor on them that we saw in the Bomb Man stage. These armored turret enemies do have an attack pattern. They will shoot upwards to downwards in a sweeping motion, before closing to be armored up again. As long as you time your attack appropriately, you should take these turret enemies out without taking any damage in most scenarios. Now, this section of the stage was actually featured on Captain N, the Game Master. We showed you a little clip from the show, a little ridiculous, especially the artwork they showed for Cutman, or as they like to call him, Cutsman. In that episode, Captain N states that it took him 50 tries to get past this section of the Cutman stage. I don't know about you, but it doesn't look that hard, does it? Now that we reached the top, we got these rolling cutters coming out of this bin here. Just go right past them. Don't try to fight them or shoot them. Just go right past them and you'll be okay. We've come up to another enemy we've seen before. These little Cyclops suction cup enemies that go back and forth. Just take your time with them, watch their patterns, see if they're going either up or down or left to right, and take them out when you have room to do so. One of the nice things about the Cutman stage is that they introduce one type of enemy typically in each section and gives you a chance to kind of get acclimated to their patterns and how to defeat them. That might be why a lot of people like to tackle the Cutman stage first. We have a few more sections of these little Cyclops suction cup guys here. This one here we can just skip. Feel free to take these guys out if you need an extra life or some more energy or maybe weapon energy, but you can kind of skip those guys too if you want. But hey, you never know when an enemy might drop an extra life. Again, the name of the game with these little enemies here is just patience. Take your time and shoot them when you have the appropriate openings. There's absolutely no reason why you should take one hit of damage in this section. We've come up to another bin with these little rolling cutters. Again, just go right past them. They won't hit you as long as you keep running. And we have some more of these little helicopter guys. Just be careful with them because they can be a little tricky sometimes. Now, we've reached a point of the stage where things get a little trickier because we have these enemies that shoot in multiple directions. This screen here can be a bit tricky not to take damage. As you see, we just took some right there. But one of the tricks with those guys, if you stand right above them, you can dodge that top bullet. Now, we have another big guy here. I like to just take the hit and just go past them and hope they give me some energy as I take them out before I get to the boss gate. If you try to fight them, you might take more hits of damage. So I think it's just best to kind of just go past them, give yourself the space that you need, and then take them out. In the boss gate, we have some enemies. We have the little screws that come up above the ground and that shoot you. They're not too difficult. Just make sure you get the ones above and below you. And we're going to go ahead and get equipped with the Gutsman weapon. The Gutsman ability is really powerful when you have these big blocks available. We're going to go ahead and take one of these blocks and just throw them away because just one of these blocks will take nearly half of Cutman's life bar away. We're going to switch to the Mega Buster and show you how to beat Cutman without it. He shoots a boomerang at you, super easy attack pattern, and when you shoot Cutman, he'll fall backwards. He's really kind of a pushover. But I wanted to show you a little bit of how to defeat him with the Mega Buster if you do decide to take him on first. But if you have the Gutsman ability, you can take him out very easily. We've taken out half of the Robot Masters. 3 down, 3 to go. And in the next stage, we're going to find something that's going to be very useful. And we'll show you why we took the pattern that we did in part 4.